Today's movie is another Exorcist ripoff, but this time the burly wolfman of Spain, Paul Naschy, is the priest, and he's definitely kicking butt for the Lord. Welcome to Sick Flicks, where I take a deep dive into the cinematic sewer to help you embrace your inner gore geek. I'm Mike Bracken, aka the Horror Geek, and today we're tackling Juan Bosch's weird Exorcist ripoff, Exorcism. Released in 1975, this one starts out as one movie, then decides to cash in on the success of William Friedkin's film in the final act. It would be totally forgettable if not for the presence of Jacinto Molina, better known to Fright fans as the inimitable Paul Naschy. Naschy co-wrote this one and swore he'd started it before The Exorcist became a thing. But by the final act, it's pretty clear that he might have started it before the film happened, but he definitely finished it after seeing The Exorcist. There are plenty of similarities. But enough about that. Can this demon kill enough people to earn a coveted 5 barf bag rating? Let's get to the gore and find out. Oh, and before we get started, today's video is sponsored by patrons Jade Blackburn, David, and Nathan Robb. If you'd like to help sponsor some videos and free me from the shackles of YouTube's tyranny, you'll find a link to my Patreon in the pinned comment and description below. And now, let's get bloody. We fade in on this logo. Victory Films. Probably just positive thinking about the outcome of the lawsuit from the Exorcist people for ripping off their film. I think you burnt your marshmallow. Yeah, pretty low effort title card. Guess they weren't ballsy enough to rip off the actual Exorcist font. Man, they've got these credits on fast forward. Don't blink or you'll miss Paul Naschy. Directed by Joan Bosch. Great work, guys. That was actually supposed to be Juan Bosch. Seriously. Looks like someone's getting a little cheeky in here. Yeah, weirdest Rotary Club meeting ever. Now wait, maybe it's not so bad. They've got booze and the devil's lettuce. I am so baked right now, guys. I can hear colors. Outside, it looks like we're doing the wave. Oh yeah, we need to cut this chick off. She's trying to give drinks to the statue. Clearly, she's taken the statue's refusal to drink seriously. Chug, or I'll cut you. Yes, Slayer Light, because we're dripping blood. And over in another movie, worst blue filter ever. Light outside, dark inside. Say it with me, kids. Continuity is hard. And she's a great driver. Roads up there, lady. This guy definitely should have been wearing his seatbelt. Come on, babe, we gotta make it to the satanic orgy. I'm not gonna lie. For as many times as that car flipped, they look pretty good. Sure, I guess we can practice your chiropractic skills while we're here. And we're on the move. Again. I hope this movie's getting frequent flyer miles for all this jumping around. Looks like she didn't have insurance. Sorry, miss, you'll have to rest in the waiting room. Man, it's like her friends are already dressed for the funeral. Way to be hopeful, guys. The 70s, when you could light up in a hospital. This guy's like, Richard, we're gonna be late for our photo shoot for the men's business wear section of the Sears catalog. Do you kids even remember the Sears catalog? Christ, I'm old. That hair, the beard, the giant tie knot. Save some ladies for the rest of us, man. Oh, and I should point out, this is the injured girl's brother. I challenge you to a beard duel. Anyway, Mom is off to see Layla, and she seems very excited to have visitors.
You get out of my sight. But Leela...
Wow, it's like he's wearing some Jinko suit pants. Holy bell bottoms. Church establishing shot. Oh, hey, it's Father Paul Naschy. Bet the ladies lined up to confess their love for him. Look at Naschy. He probably benches the one true cross. Inside, the brother is waiting. Necronomicon ex mortis, eh? That sounds interesting. Naschy shows up eventually. Don't mind me, just gotta get this meth cooking. Oh no, Naschy has the pipe. Don't make him lose his temper.
No, I'll speak to Leela, but I fear all this is just a fantasy. Well, I'll soon find out. I plan to watch them constantly.
That sounds like something a stalker would say. House establishing shot. Wow, Naschy was short. Without her head wrap, Mom is like discount Joan Collins. Sure hope this doesn't morph into like Spanish Dynasty. Hey, that's not J&B. Anyway, all we get here is a whole lot of jibber jabber. The brother wants to break up the relationship his sister is having, and Mom's like he's just meddling in stuff that isn't his concern. Aw, doggo! Hope he doesn't bite anyone in the throat. Gonna tell Sterling this was the Westminster Dog Show. Hey, Father, come on over and join us for Strip Yahtzee. Oh, that's it. I'm leaving. I hope we get to the Exorcist ripoff part soon. This is a lot of talking and setup. Oh, look at Naschy. He's like, if I wasn't a priest, I'd give me some of that. Speaking of hooking up, oh no, Father Naschy's about to walk in on this hot makeout sesh. And apparently, he's not the only one. Random zoom. Good lord, check out that jacket. Hop in, loser. We're going to get possessed. It's like she crocheted chainmail armor. And now it's day again. This movie hops around like a kangaroo on crank.
How was the golf? How did you do?
Not too well, I'm afraid. I shot pretty well, but I didn't do too well with the putter.
So, we're supposed to believe this chick went golfing in these shoes and this ensemble. Sure, movie, whatever you say. Man, you'd think a huge house like that would have indoor plumbing, or at least outhouses you didn't have to walk half a mile to get to. Oh no, looks like this one's already occupied. I'm not sure what's stinking up the joint worse, his poop or this corpse. Wait, who the hell is this guy? How many characters does this damn movie need? Hey, Naschy has a cape. He's super priest. Alright, we're gonna let you down one last time, right on top of the camera. Yes, please zoom onto the shovel. That's a very important component of this scene. Anyway, Leela's over here thinking deep thoughts. Why do they call it rush hour when traffic is basically at a standstill? Frank Ocean and hot dog water are really the same thing if you think about it. Girl fight!
Help!
Servant girl's getting cleaned up downstairs. Don't worry, honey. You're getting hazard pay now. I'm just gonna tell Sterling this is Downton Abbey. House establishing shot. Inside, it looks like Leela's being a drama queen again.
He was here in my room. Damn me. He wanted to kill me.
Let's get here, Pat.
And it looks like someone might finally be possessed. It also looks like someone's about to lock in the Vulcan death grip on this lady.
Retire to your room immediately.
Church establishing shot. Sparse crowd for today's sermon. Guess everyone stayed home to watch football. I think Naschy is wearing a shower curtain. Excuse me, gotta take this call. It's the Pope, and he's gonna yell at me about my attendance number being down. Anyway, let's check in on Leela's boyfriend. Seems like he's hard at work on his creepy mask collection. If I make the perfect mask, I can train to be a luchador. I'm just gonna spice this up with some liquid acid. Shh, he doesn't know we're filming him for this scene. Oh, Telly Savalas, no.
Come on.
Wait, the dog's name is Bork? Does he belong to the Swedish chef?
Bork, bork, bork.
Alright, that's boring, so let's see what Naschy's up to. Ah yes, looks like Catholic Indiana Jones with that hat. Also, notice how short he is? He has to reach up to the doorbell. That is the brightest match in history. And all he finds up here is a jump scare. Looks like Jaretta from Demons. Ah, yes, I too break into people's houses and light candles for them. This kinda looks like the mask from Hell's Trap. And look who's dead. He looks pretty put out about it, too. Shame it was off camera. Police station establishing shot. Oh, look, it's that random guy from earlier. We may not be getting any demonic possession in this movie, but at least it tied up this dangling narrative thread, right? This guy's interrogating Naschy like he killed them all. Lawyer up, Paul. Also, what exactly is the cop in the hat in the background doing? Is he guarding an interior door? Oh, one more thing.
If you decide to leave the city, advise me.
I think most of this film's budget went to the outfits. Sweet, free Vikes. Look, Padre, John's gone, but I've taken over the grow house so you can still get the good shit here. Look at him. He's like, God, this chick is crazy. Whoa, I'm a priest. I took a vow of celibacy.
I'm planning to have a big grand birthday party. I hope you'll come.
Hell yeah.
No, not like that, you pervs. She means come to her party. But yeah, after that last scene, I can see how you might be confused. And at the party, Naschy and the doc are hogging all the deviled eggs. Jerks. Leela doesn't waste any time. Boyfriend's been dead for like an hour, Naschy turned her down 15 minutes ago, and she's already got a new guy. The shirt and beads say hippie love guru. And here's the cake, so it's time for Leela to blow.
Hell yeah.
No, the candles. And she's not gonna share her cake, apparently.
Get lost!
I can relate. I'm the same way with cake. I love that the sister on the left basically looks like Victoria Jackson. And if you remember Victoria Jackson, that's probably another Christ I'm old. So far, this movie is like if you took the early scenes of The Exorcist, where Reagan is acting weird, and stretched them out to like 2/3 of the film. Honestly, she's just pissed no one got her a new iPhone. I hate you all! She is really throwing a tantrum like those kids on Christmas. And creepy painting of dead brother, which leads to a Fulci eye zoom. Come on, movie, focus! So I think the party went well. How about you? Think we'll ever get to the possession part of this movie? I'm asking for a friend. Oh, honey, your hair is so soft. Have you been in my herbal essence shampoo again? Church establishing shot. Man, even fewer people this week than last. The Pope is gonna be pissed. Oh, thank God they spelled the graffiti right. If they replaced that Y with an A, this would have a very different meaning. Damn kids, I'll send you to hell. And the cop's back. Sounds like he's been to one of those satanic panic seminars back in the 80s.
They celebrate a thing called dark rites and other things. Naturally, it's a pretext to consume drugs.
So, you got any copies of 50 Shades of Grey here? It's for my wife. Turns out that Naschy didn't have 50 Shades, but the detective found a sweet copy of Twilight instead. I can't wait to get home and read this. Read this to my wife. To my wife! Anyway, this guy's still babbling that he thinks the dead guys were part of some satanic cult. Naschy's like, are you not getting the hint that I'm ignoring you? But then Columbo here drops the bomb.
It has to be someone who's very disturbed. Either unbalanced, or else a religious renegade.
Naschy's like, what you talking about, Willis? Then they head to the cemetery. Damn kids, dug up Judith Meyer's headstone again. Great, just what this movie needed. Another scene of people talking. Anyway, she tells him she thinks Leela's possessed, and he blows her up with this gem.
You're not speaking seriously, are you? Because if you are, the one who needs treatment psychiatrically is you.
Sick burn, bro. Back at the house, this lady's showing us some sweet racks.
Hell yeah.
No, these deer antlers. Maybe if I go upstairs, the possession will finally happen. Looks like Leela's pretty wet.
Hell yeah.
No, she's covered in perspiration. Housekeeping. Oh, sweet. She found Pandora's box. And busted by the dog. Sorry, thought there were sausages in here. Naschy's like, I'm gonna go find another movie where I can actually perform an exorcism. Alright, I'm not messing around. There's like 35 minutes left in this thing, and I'm ready to kick some demon ass, ladies. Oh, come on. I came here to exorcise demons, and she's gone. And Naschy's off again. There's gotta be someone to exorcise around here, damn it. Now, sis is gonna spill the beans on the secret Satanist lair.
In the ruins of an abandoned castle near Ramsey.
Nice. Would have been great to share this like an hour ago. I have no idea what's going on with the maid subplot here. And really, do we need it? I would have been all in favor of cutting it for some demon action. Blue filter mid-afternoon. She really dressed nice for an exorcism. Oh, hey, it's the people from the start of the movie. We've come full circle. There's a ton of nudity here, so PruTube's not going to be cool with that, but even that creepy statue is here. I heard you were having a satanic orgy in here. Hope you don't mind if we crash. So, fun fact, I actually had to shoot an alternate version of this scene with clothes for Spanish theaters. Oh no, Naschy was so distracted by all the nudity, someone snuck up on him. By God, he's locked in the claw. Stop the damn match. Someday I'm gonna get the real JR on this show, but you'll never know because we sound exactly alike. And look who it is. Telly Savalas. Who loves you, baby? Wait, where the hell did all these cops come from? Listen, pal, you're my only friend in the world. Great, he's building in a Rossiter. Hey, we're finally getting to the Exorcist part. I'm so excited, the Pointer Sisters can write a song about me. Oh, and the maid is here to deliver exposition service.
He killed John. That young John. And also the fiancé of Leela. He hated them.
Shouldn't Naschy be upstairs performing an exorcism? We have the cop for this. Oh, sure. We've got time for more talking. Damn you, movie. Look at the doc's face. His expression says, who farted in here? Meanwhile, Naschy's just gonna tell us everything we already know.
As a subject, she was good and was caught in the trap.
Like that Elvis song? Sweet. Jesus, when did this turn into My Dinner with Andre? I want some exorcisms. The movie is literally called Exorcism. Over an hour in, 0 exorcisms. That's considered a bait and switch, right? Down at the station, Mr. Clean is cracking under interrogation. But it's all a ruse because he's busting out. Well, that could have gone better, I suppose. Naschy's like, if you're not going to let me do an exorcism, I'll just read The Exorcist for the rest of this movie. Man, this book is way better than our script. Anyway, the maid is like, I did all my exposition. I'm packing my shit and getting out of here. But she's about to be attacked by some disembodied hands. We're never getting an exorcism. But sure, we have time for another scene of endless jibber-jabber. They should have just named this movie Jibber Jabber. Anyway, he's got theories.
Someone capable of utilizing telepathy and of inducing certain subjects to commit determined acts.
Telepathy? Lance Henriksen? Can we get a ruling on this?
That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard.
It seems to me you might not be too far wrong.
Oh, come on, Naschy. Not you too. Upstairs, is Leela finally ready to go full demon? Please, God, say yes. I think we might be, judging by this music. It's not Tubular Bells, but sure. Oh yeah, time-lapse stigmata. It's happening. I heard this was Tarantino's favorite part. Oh yeah, Leela's looking great. Only took 75 minutes to get here. That athlete's foot looks pretty bad. She's gonna need a lot of tenactin. Zoom! And it talks.
You had me locked in that madhouse, praying that I would rot in there.
Not exactly a Mercedes McCambridge, but I'll take it. Are we gonna rip off the pea soup scene? Now Naschy's here. Step aside, lady. I'm a pro. He heads upstairs and, oh God, who farted in here? This is no possession. She just has eczema. Well, okay, this is weird. But before things get rolling, he has to go find the dead maid. Because, sure, that's what's really important here. 8 minutes, movie. Let's get the exorcism rolling, please. He needs a drink before he gets to work. Oh shit, I've heard a snake in your pipes, but not like this. But finally, we're ready to go. I came here to exorcise demons and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. She looks like demonic Sansa Stark. Oh yeah, this is like a Fulci scene. I mean, this demon makeup is almost cool enough to have sat through the rest of this movie. Almost. The power of Christ compels you. Wait, wrong movie. Oh, look, we've got a floating bed and contorting. Definitely an Exorcist ripoff country now. But then she attacks, and they go down the stairs. Where have I seen that before? If you're keeping score at home, that's another ripoff moment. Uh-oh, is Bork possessed? He could be a demon dog. You just really can't trust dogs in these Euro horror movies. It looks like he's trying to hump Naschy. And Naschy finishes Bork. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure how I feel about this. So, I killed the girl and the dog. I'm calling this a win. Except freeze frame ending and cue credits. So, what have we learned from Exorcism? Well, for starters, that Naschy was probably telling the truth when he said he started this script before The Exorcist happened. For 75 minutes, this isn't really all that much like Friedkin's classic. However, it's clear that by the time he got to the end, he had definitely seen the film. That last 15 minutes definitely rips off the classic. Naschy may not have written the best scripts, but the dude is always fun in leading roles, and that's no exception here. He doesn't have much to do for most of the film, but he's the most interesting thing here. Low bar, sure, but it still counts. But enough about that. Can this priest exorcise enough demons to earn a coveted 5 barf bag rating? Let's go to the gore card. In terms of gross anatomy, Exorcism is pretty light. Nothing much happens for the first 75 minutes, and by the time we get to the actual exorcism, it's really a case of too little, too late. We're treated to one twisted head, some face scratches, the cool demon makeup, and that's about it. The demon makeup is cool enough to give this one a 2 barf bag rating, but Exorcism is not a sick flick. Looking for another Exorcist ripoff? Then be sure to check out my video on Beyond the Door. You'll find a link here on the screen. I'll meet you over there. Until next time, I'm Mike Bracken, aka The Horror Geek, bringing you all the splatter that matters.